Hi guys, welcome to AussieVerse. Today, I'm here with a special guest, Matt from Talking Pop Culture, and we are here to review Gotham Knights today in all of its magnificent awfulness.
Scratch my head on that one.
Matt, do you have any opening thoughts on the game that you just wanted to get out?
The start of the game, the opening cinema movie that they gave us with Batman versus Ra's al Ghul was absolutely epic. Loved it. Had me G'd up, had me ready, had me so excited. And then it was just all downhill from there. It was just all downhill from there.
For me, it was all downhill from that cutscene when it started.
Why? You didn't like it?
Because it was a cool cutscene, but I saw that and I went, well, why would Ra's al Ghul be wanting to kill Batman if he wants him to be his heir?
Yeah.
Like, for me, that was just that's a mischaracterization right off the bat, and it just pulled me out.
Yeah. Yeah, now I don't know, because what it picks up after Arkham Knight, right? Picks up after
totally unrelated.
Isn't it? Because I swear at the end of Arkham Knight, it blows up. He initiates that protocol.
Yeah, he does, but the thing is, in Arkham Knight, Ra's al Ghul is dead. Like, proper dead.
Oh, yeah, he is too, isn't he?
Yep.
So I was just confused because I remember at the end of Arkham Knight, he does that protocol and it blows up the Wayne Manor.
Yeah, he blows up Wayne Manor at the end and fakes his death at the end of Arkham Knight. But in Gotham Knights, they decided to take the approach of, well, we're going to kill Batman, we're going to shift the focus to the sidekicks.
Well, all I can say is I was very disappointed. I liked the fact that we were jumping through between the four characters. I like that. Red Hood was probably my favorite, but at the start I didn't really like it because his fighting mechanics were very, very hard to deal with. Where I found Nightwing's fighting mechanics were probably the easiest ones and more relatable to like the previous Arkham Knight games. But what did you think of the mechanics?
For me, the easiest character to use was Robin. He's the one who I went with through the whole game.
Oh, you didn't go anyone else?
I played around a little bit with all the other characters, and then the one I settled on was Robin because I went, he feels the best.
Yeah.
But the big drawback to Robin is that he is terrible to get around with because he has that little teleport that is on the timer and the grapple, and that's all he's got.
Yeah. Well, my other question is to you, Ryan, because what did you think of it though? Like, so the cutscene at the start, you didn't enjoy. How did you feel going on?
There were moments where I had a good time with it, and there were moments where I had a lot of bad times with it.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that I found is that it got very samey all the time, because it was just constantly, okay, every combat encounter you can just solve with, I'm going to just hit X.
Yeah.
Except for those two different enemy types, where it's like, no, you have to use triangle as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, have you got an Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation. Always PlayStation.
Is it on Xbox?
Yeah, it's on Xbox, but
Yeah.
No one plays Xbox.
Oh, true. I had the first Xbox, but yeah, nah, that's another story. But what else? Oh, like Jim Gordon, they didn't explain his death in the game. Again, is that something from Arkham Knight that I may have missed that I can't remember?
No, Arkham Knight, he was alive at the end.
He was, wasn't he?
Mayor.
Did they explain his death in this? Because I swear, I don't know if I missed something, because I got stuck playing these side missions when the first mission was that you had to beat up freaks to get intel. And it didn't show you, like, it just said, go beat up freaks. And then when I was doing the kind of thing, slide missions where the freaks have they're robbing a bank or whatever, and you're just fighting them, it wouldn't let me interrogate him every time I would hold him. It'll just say, knock him out or what. So I think, what that for 2.5 hours, I was dead set I thought I was doing missions, but I was doing freaking side missions. The main mission, but I was doing side missions. But yeah, it just didn't. And I'm thinking, when Batgirl came in, it just didn't explain Jim Gordon at all.
If they explained that anywhere, it would have been in like the codex that they've got in the game, where they give you a bunch of lore breakdown.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't read all that email stuff that you get, and that's another thing this game is just oversaturated with, man. Like, so much, they throw so much shit at you right at the start instead of spreading it out. They just throw all the crap that you need to do right then and there, and it just doesn't, like, I couldn't sink it into my head.
One thing that this game doesn't do as well as, let's say, Marvel Spider-Man from 2018.
Yeah.
So Marvel Spider-Man, they slowly throw it all at you at the start of the game. Like, here's a mission. We're going to introduce the backpacks to you. And then you go, okay, I like swinging around the Spider-Man, so I'm going to go get all the backpacks because I find that fun to do. This game, it's just, there's 40 batarangs around. But because it's not fun to actually go around the world, you're like, well, why do I want to go get the 40 batarangs?
Yeah, I haven't even bothered with that. And then
I've got all of them.
Have you got all of them? And then there was the pictures. Was there pictures? Because I remember I did the AR scan on a picture, and it.
Yep, there was the graffiti art as well.
I haven't done that one. I don't even know about the graffiti art.
I think by the time I finished the game, I'd spent about 36 hours with it, and got a platinum trophy in it too.
Oh, you got a platinum trophy? I've only got like, I think, 12 trophies. No platinums. I started doing
77 platinum trophies.
I started doing the cases. The cases that Bruce left, but then I was just like, man, these are boring. All it is giving me, because the thing is, it gives you all those credits to build up your melee, your long distance, your suit. But it was just, I just don't understand it. I just could not understand how much, like, to upgrade your suit. Like, I was just like, just confused to the shithouse.
With that, I have a theory about this game. I have a theory that it was originally intended to be a live service game, like Fortnite.
Right.
Because you can just see all of the isms of like a live service game in it.
Yeah.
Like how it's constantly being like, okay, you're going to go do crimes, and these crimes are going to give you resources, and then the resources are going to let you build better gear, and vice versa, and it goes in a loop. And just, you can tell at the last minute they went, okay, no, we're not doing that. Avengers, no one plays that. That flopped hard.
Yeah.
We're going to shift gears.
Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't pick up. I never played the Avengers game, so I couldn't really compare it to that one, unfortunately.
I played a lot of that game, and I'd say they are very similar in a lot of aspects, but Avengers is a little bit better.
I think the Avengers was better than Gotham Knights.
Yep.
I might have to then try Avengers if it's better than Gotham Knights, because I did somewhat enjoy the game, like, somewhat. Some parts of the story got good, but then it just dragged. Like, it should have stopped at a certain point. Are we talking spoilers in this, or?
Yeah, we'll talk spoilers.
So when Jacob Kane gets killed by Talia, I think when you chase Talia. Sorry?
That's, for me, I think it just should have ended at getting Jacob Kane. That's where it should have ended.
Yeah, and then you could have went on and made a second game, which no one would have got because this one was just so bad. What it should have done was you chased her through the city, and then when you got to her, you fight her, you end it right then and there. It didn't have to drag to then Langston, Man-Bat. Like, that was just pointless. That whole thing at Arkham Knight was just pointless. Like, that from there until you go to Bruce Wayne, you should have chased her to Bruce Wayne's burial, and then you go down and the Lazarus pit's there, and Bruce Wayne's resurrected. All right, that you could have went to straight after Jacob Kane's death. But then you didn't need to bring the Court of Owls then down there. The Court of Owls were done and dusted, mate. Jacob Kane's death, that's it. Like, why keep going? That's it. Just it should have stopped after Jacob Kane died. Like you said, maybe stopped it completely, or you go and fight her straight after that. You didn't have to have that whole extra 2 hours of crap.
Well, if you look at it from a narrative sense, like right before you go and fight Jacob Kane and go and capture him and everything, the story kind of gets to a head.
Yeah.
Like, because all the characters, they've just had this big argument and then they come back together and reunite.
Yeah.
And then that's where it's just like, okay, the game feels like it's about to end right now.
Yeah.
But also, back to that Lazarus pit under Wayne Manor and the Batcave. How did the world's greatest detective not know that there was one under his Batcave?
Yeah, that. They do kind of make Batman look a bit silly in this one. But obviously they need to do that so that these other 4 characters can shine. But yeah, I just feel there wasn't enough. I know, like I said, like Jim Gordon, not knowing about him, Bruce Wayne, you're telling me the Arkham Knight, Ra's al Ghul was dead, explain how he's alive. Like, it's just had so many plot holes in it that it just, I don't know if it was just rushed. But it was Warner Brothers. It wasn't, because some of the Arkham Knight was Rocksteady, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Rocksteady are owned by Warner Brothers.
Because Rocksteady's doing Justice League, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League or something. Aren't they doing that game?
Yes.
Yeah, so that one will be a lot better. But because the other one that flopped in the Arkham series was the Arkham Origins, which was done by the same, was Warner Brothers, not Rocksteady.
Yeah, it was WB Montreal who made this game.
Yeah, and they made Arkham Origins too, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was a fucking flop. Well, not a flop, but wasn't as good.
It was solid. Not as good as the other 2, but it was solid.
But my question is, have you unlocked all the outfits? Because I want to know how to get the samurai costume. Have you got that one yet?
No, I don't think I got that one.
It doesn't explain how to unlock them. That's another thing that bloody annoys me. You got 13 costumes with each character, and each one has it's got the same title but different designs. And there's a samurai one, and I really want that one, but it doesn't tell me how to unlock it. Like, I know the more you build up credits by doing these missions, you can build suits, but it doesn't tell you how to build that suit, and it just annoys the crap out of me, man.
I think a part of it is random too, in that every time you go back to the crafting table to make more gear, you will sometimes have a chance of just having the samurai one be there.
Yeah. And the car, you can change your car, but
I didn't really mess with that too much.
I didn't even know how to do that. Get the colorways and that. Though I did get, because I got DC Infinite app, I did get a free skin off there as well.
The perks of paying for DC Infinite.
Yeah, I'm tempted. I don't know yet if I'll upgrade, but at the moment, the stuff that I'm reading still available.
For me, right? I don't know about you. Best part of this game for me was the maze sequence.
Which one was the maze sequence? I don't think I've done that one. What part was that?
It's when your character gets captured by the Court of Owls and
in the labyrinth. Yeah.
Which they pulled right from Court of Owls in the comics.
Yeah. I remember, because I remember as soon as I started running, I just got bang hit by the arrows, and I thought, okay, it's one of these freaking thinking kind of crap. And then that was good. I did enjoy that. Though I didn't enjoy when you had to build the owl to go down there. You know, I had to do the owl on the wall.
Yep, I really enjoyed that, because that was good puzzle solving to me.
To be honest, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to expose myself, because I'm not, I'm an honest person. I tell it straight up front. When you had to link all the clues to unlock things, I just went bang, 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 bang. And then it says solve solution. And I just push up and it solves it for me. Done and dusted, because I could not be bothered thinking, because it's just too much thinking this game. So I did that. I didn't solve any puzzles. You just do it wrong 4 or 5 times on purpose, and they'll give you the solution to fix it. And bang, done.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did it too, because it's the easiest way to do it.
I'm not going to spend an hour trying to figure out a puzzle. Fuck that. I was like, bang, get that shit done.
One thing I did really want to talk about with this game, I wanted to talk about the performance of it, like
Yeah.
just how it runs on the PS5.
Yeah.
So there was a big controversy before this game came out about it not running at 60 frames per second. So do you know how FPS works?
Somewhat.
Okay. So
Better FPS,
essentially,
the more smoother it is, isn't it?
yeah,
Frames
the
per
higher it
second,
is,
isn't
the
it?
smoother it is, and pretty
Yeah.
much once you hit 60, it feels buttery smooth.
Yeah.
Like
This
you'll
was on
always
60.
be able to tell the difference between a game that runs at 60 and a game that runs at 30.
Yeah. This was definitely 30 then. I don't think this was 60.
No, this one dipped below 30.
What?
Yeah, like you can always tell when a game gets below 30 by when it stutters.
Yeah, I did get that a lot. Especially when you're like running and like you run into something and you just fucking I couldn't get around it sometimes, and like when you're running, and yeah, it was shocking.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe that this is a PS5 game for how it
Yeah.
looks.
Did it get released on the PS4 as well, or was it only exclusive to PS5?
They cancelled the PS4 version.
Oh.
So I'm really curious how that was running before they cancelled it.
I didn't know that cancelled on the PS4.
Because I've heard stories about this game where it's been running on very high-end PCs, and
Yeah.
even then, it still doesn't run well.
Yeah.
Which means that something is just wrong with it at the core of the game, and it's probably got to do with the co-op.
So the co-op, because I haven't done co-op, I should have added you on my bloody PSN. Might have to get your PSN after this and add you on there. The co-op, do you get to do the campaign mode, or is it just doing the side missions?
You can do the campaign in co-op.
Oh, so you can do co-op, you can do like the Mr. Freeze things and all that stuff, can you?
Yeah, you can do all that stuff in co-op.
Oh, cool. I just thought co-op was just do all the side missions and all those crap things.
The thing with the co-op, though, is the one time I did use it, because I played it with a friend one time,
Yeah.
it crashed on me. It crashed the game.
I'll crash the actual game.
Yeah, crashed the actual game, and then we were like, okay, let's go play Far Cry instead.
I wonder if it might cause a lot of lag too, eh?
Stuff like co-op wouldn't do it. It'd be more so internet
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah. No, I haven't done the co-op. I gotta try it, but I can't believe it's less than 30 frames per second. That's pretty bad.
Like I've said, you can always tell the difference.
Yeah.
But if there is one thing I did really hate about this game, it was the fact that for every character, you had to do their knighthood challenges.
Yeah,
If
I
you
got the
wanted
knighthood
to
thing
get
from
their traversal abilities.
what do you have to, because again, I unlocked when I completed the campaign, I unlocked knighthood the red hood knighthood, but how do you unlock that crap?
So pretty much anytime you switch to a character, it'll have the
Yeah.
knighthood challenges just already there, and you just have
Okay,
to
yeah.
do them. So it could be like kill 6 of this type of enemy, use this ability this many times,
Yeah.
go do this. It'll be stuff like that, and then once you do it, you get access to stuff like Nightwing's glider for when you're running around in the world, so it just doesn't have to run everywhere.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that's another thing I hate, man. I had to zip line I say with Lucius Fox, I just bloody fast traveled everywhere, man. It was so annoying. Like Arkham Knight and Spider-Man, like Spider-Man, for example, you didn't have a car or anything. So Spider-Man, you enjoyed the scenery, man. It was beautiful. You were happily zip from one end of the map to the other and take 10 minutes doing it. You know what I mean? Arkham Knight, same thing. Driving the car, it looked beautiful. You enjoyed it. This was just crap. So I would just fast travel everywhere. So Nightwing gets his thing, can you? And you can just glide instead of having to grapple off every freaking building and jump and grapple, jump.
Yeah, he could just jump off buildings and glide.
Ah, might have to unlock that then.
And then Batgirl, she can just glide with their cape when you unlock the ability.
Yeah.
Robin gets his little teleport. And then I'm pretty sure Red Hood uses like his Lazarus Pit powers that make no sense.
Yeah, I've unlocked that. I know. It just makes I think he punches stronger because he gets like his fist glow up and all. Yeah, like there's so much stuff in this game. It's just It's just too much. It's just too much. Did you look at the case board at all? I
Whenever
never
it
looked at it.
made me do it for the story.
Oh, it's just stupid. Like that was just yeah. There's just so many stupid. Like it's like they try to add on all these little things to go. Oh, we'll add all these little things so good, but it was like nah, they were just crap.
The worst thing is, so back to the fast travel that you mentioned before, if you go to New Game Plus, you have to go do all those drones again.
I won't be doing New Game Plus. No way.
I only did it because I wanted that platinum trophy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't care about platinum trophies anymore. Because to be honest, again, I'm an honest, upfront, straight up kind of guy. There was some missions I just put it straight to very easy. So I just one punching people, one punching bosses because I was like, I'm over this crap. I'm done. Like Mr. Freeze, when I had to fight him, I kept dying on medium level and I was doing it for about an hour and a half. And I was like, screw this. I'm done. Bang, very easy. Bang, 2 punches. He was dead. All finished. Thank you very much. You know, when you have to get the gun.
I didn't like a lot of the boss fights in the game because a lot of them just boil down to okay, just dodge and attack,
Oh,
just
not that
dodge and
second.
attack.
That second, like when you beat Talia al Ghul the first time, and then she comes back the second time in the Batcave. I was struggling on very easy, Ryan. Very easy. I was struggling. I'm lucky that when you get hit on very easy, it only takes a little bit of damage. I got down to like 3, 4 life bars. I'm like bang bang. Oh mate, that last part I would never have done that on medium. You could never hit her. And that's what sucks. It made Talia al Ghul, like you beat Batman like that. Like he was easy to fight, but Talia al Ghul was just near impossible. So I thought it'd be the other way around. You know, Batman would be the one that'd be hard. I thought he'd be the hardest boss to fight in the game, but he wasn't.
She managed to kill me like the first time
Yeah,
on the second phase of the fight, and then after that, it gave me all my health back, and I thrashed her.
yeah. And I'll be honest, I fought her on very easy, so I can't really brag.
And there was one thing I was really wondering. So, like, this would have been a really cool addition. Have you ever played Middle Earth Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor?
I've played it for like 10 minutes, so I wouldn't say I haven't played it. No.
Okay. So, those games have this thing called the Nemesis system.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much a thing where there's like a group of bad guys. So, you've got your leader and then you've got you guys under him.
Yeah.
And you can go and take them down, pick them off one by one, and insert your own guys there and pretty much take control of the organization.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised they've never put that in a Batman game.
Yeah. So you can take over control of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it the right
Like, it
thing to
would
do
just
though?
make sense to me that when you pick off bad guys, other ones will take their place and rise up the ranks.
Yeah. Well, they all had a ranking system, didn't they? You know, they grew up. Woods like the freaks would be like ranked. There was like 4 or 5 different ranks of the same like freak, same mob guy.
Yeah, there was a few different enemy types, but
That's it.
it's not quite the Nemesis system because the Nemesis
Yeah.
system is very intricate. This was just very, we're going to throw as many different enemies at you as we can. Generally,
Yeah.
about 6 per group.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I just when I finished the story, I did Penguin. I'm working with Penguin now.
I didn't actually like the Penguin in this game, but he did kind of look like Colin Farrell's Penguin from the Batman.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
So you can clearly tell that they took a bit of inspiration there.
Yeah. I'm just hoping if we ever get, well, we can't get a Batman game unless they just reboot it because Batman's dead. I think I think Superman's going to be the next franchise. I think this was the end of the Batman, and I think maybe finally they might jump onto Superman. But that's another thing this game doesn't have, man. Like there was mention of the Justice League like maybe once or twice. You got an email from Clark saying, "Hey, at the start, I'm sorry for your loss." Blah 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 blah. But it'd be good if these games had some more Easter eggs with other superheroes. Just had nothing.
Yeah, that's something that the Arkham games did pretty well.
Yeah,
Like, you'd have like a phone call from Lex Luthor in Arkham Knight.
yeah,
You'd have references to like Queen Industries
yeah.
all around.
We had Queen Industry Towers in Arkham Knight. I'm pretty sure I couldn't find a Queen Towers in this one. I'm pretty sure I saw a Queen Towers in Arkham Knight or Queen Industries. And another thing that pissed me off about this game,
What?
no Deathstroke. How do you have a Batman game and not have my boy Deathstroke in it?
Very easily, because he's not a Batman bad guy.
Is New Teen Titans and Tim and Nightwing were on Titans at one point.
Yeah, they were on there, but Deathstroke is
come
a
for Dick.
Titans bad guy.
He
He is a
can come
Titans
for.
bad.
He wants revenge on Dick. You never know. He wants revenge on
Yeah,
Nightwing.
I'm sure he
Nightwing
really
took
wants
the swing
Dick.
back in those days. And he's in every other Batman game. How do you not have him in this game?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Batman game where you just fought him in a tank.
That was Arkham Knight, wasn't it? I remember that mission. You have to keep driving and dodge your vehicle side to side, shooting them.
Speaking of vehicles, what did you think of the motorcycle controls? Like, I really liked using the motorcycle.
I drove until I unlocked fast travel, and after that, I didn't drive again. I thought it was shit. It was shit. It felt like when you're driving, like, you know what? I reckon if I was zipping from building to building, I'd be moving quicker. Like, it didn't feel like it was going fast. If that makes sense.
It felt kind of heavy but slippery.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like even when you try to like turn corners, yeah, it was not the greatest. That's why, like I said, when I unlocked fast travel, that's it. Bang. No more. I did not 80% of this game, maybe 90% of this game, didn't drive the fucking bat cycle. I just didn't like. I just rather just fast travel and zip building to building.
I almost would have preferred it if they just let you get Batman at the end. Like, I was expecting that the whole time, that they weren't gonna, like, when they brought him back,
Yeah,
they were just gonna give you Batman at the end, and you'd have the Batmobile.
nah. That's too good to be true, Ryan. DC Warner Brothers don't deliver on too good to be true things. We should know that by now.
We should know that by now. They are always disappointing our expectations, but the good thing is, I think we've got good things on the horizon coming up, especially film-wise, game-wise, and from our sponsor, Comx.
This show is sponsored by the Comx shop. Check out comx.cx for all things Comx and find out what Comx is all about. We hope you enjoyed the show.
All right, you heard it there, guys. One flat postage rate, you can get as many comics as you want, and it'll be straight to your door. One flat price, many as you want.
Yep. And I will be buying some books off there shortly because I did find a couple of books myself that I want to get.
Always good value with that lot. Did you have any final thoughts that you wanted to bring to the game?
Very disappointing. That's all I can really say. I just hope that if they do another Batman game, that they bring back Batman. Well, I don't know, he's dead. Will they reboot it? I don't know. But if another Batman game comes out and it's Gotham Knights Part 2 or whatever, I won't be buying it. It was a big disappointment, as you would find from everyone on the internet.
Here's what I have to say about it. If you can get Gotham Knights for about $40, I would jump on it. I think $40 is a fair price for this game, because there's some elements of fun that you'll find and some frustration and annoyance, but I think $40 for what you get, that's worth it.
Which come Christmas, I will not be surprised that it gets bumped down to 40 because the stores will have a lot of copies. Because I know a lot of people that haven't bought it yet, that they asked when I first bought it on launch day, what's it like? And I said, listen, when it comes to games, everyone has different tastes, but yeah, they still haven't bought it because everyone is crucifying this game. So I reckon you'll be in for a chance for it to be cheap at Christmas.
Plus, if you're looking for a good game, just go buy God of War.
Or wait till AEW Wrestling comes out next year, January, I think.
But especially God of War.
Or COD. I haven't bought that yet. I haven't bought COD since you ran on walls.
All right, Matt, where can the people find you?
You can come and find me at Talking Pop Culture on YouTube, Instagram. I'm doing Talking Pop Culture on Twitch as well. Just, do reviews of comics, movies, and the shows, and then do a couple of rant videos that people seem to enjoy a bit every now and then, where I'd like to pick up a topic and just rant about it.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to AussieVerse, as well as Talking Pop Culture.
100%.
And
they've got their giveaway coming, don't you? You got a giveaway coming, do I believe?
Yeah, we're announcing our giveaway on the 14th.
Tomorrow.
On our live show. Yep.
Oh,
tomorrow,
I don't know when this is coming out.
When we're recording this.
I could be $100 richer by the time this video comes out.
Can get a lot with $100 in Amazon gift cards.
Blade of Mild I'll be buying.
Be sure to let us know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, especially gaming related ones. And yeah, this is AussieVerse, and AussieVerse is for life.